Hello, everybody, and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 3. We got Qualifier number 3 for you today. Going to be very hype. Commentating for us, we have Epic Yoshi and Fox, and tracking are Celeste, Brigo, Bash, and Hollowbrow. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
So, we're doing season 3. So, we kind of season 3 is just there's more opportunity for season this really be out there compared to the previous seasons. So, Epic Yoshi, what do you want to see in the race today?
Well, we've had 3 temples be Woth in our first one. I don't really know what happened last night, but I'm sure it was good. What should we see? Maybe the first one also had all songs required. Honestly, we can't really top the badness of the first seed, but we're probably going to try. So maybe I want to see a jet today. We don't want to bully our runners too much this whole season. How about you? What do you want to see?
I want to be more on the mean side. I want to see Bottleneck into Stone Tower Temple because that is now possible.
Yeah, it sure is. Stone Tower having 15 additional fairy checks in it. And 1 mass climb. There's a lot better odds for something good to end up there. You know what? Axel called it right. I always love to see a good Pamela seed. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, what do I want on Pamela is the question. Fire Arrows is a classic. Light Arrows is nice. But you know what? I want Pamela to have a required cafe mask.
Oh gosh. Okay, now that's more mean than what I was suggesting.
Maybe even have it be a sometimes hinted. Is Pamela on the sometimes list? I don't think so.
I forget.
Let me see.
I know Midnight Meeting is, however.
Definitely. No, I don't have Pamela on my sometimes list. I'm gonna have a peek in on the room. Not as late as I thought. This is fine. 3 minutes late is fine. Perfectly normal. And it's going. Just as I started questioning myself. I should still open the room though. Required couples mask check. No. As great as that would be, we still don't let it be an option. Even with this being season 3, we don't make our runners suffer that much.
Yeah, that'd be a tall order for having Andrew and Cafe on, and the moment it does happen, people are not going to be happy if we do turn it back on.
You know what? Honestly, I think after season 3, we'll be game for anything. We'll be beaten to a pulp. We won't care anymore.
Oh, we've got a early bow.
Early bow, very good. Half of what we'll need to head north. Just generally opens up Clock Town.
She's having a little bit of trouble getting to it. And a fire arrow immediately.
Let's go. We're seeing bombers being done in the first minute as opposed to the first qualifier where only one person did it within the first half hour. Maybe it wasn't even that soon. The rest, it was about 2.5 hours in until bombers were checked, if at all.
My pain from yesterday, but
is immeasurable. I'm sure.
no, I'm fine.
When you say you're fine, but you don't want to go into it. But
You have to say that you're fine, but you're not really fine.
yeah, I just shortened it
Katy
now.
Perry
I don't remember
meme.
how it goes. That Katy Perry?
Yes, it's Katy Perry.
On an interview, I guess?
I don't know what the concept was. Dampen Digging has an unrequired all-night mask. Got Stone Tower Foolish. Let's inspire House Day 1 instead. Using the bow for the P-Hat Grotto, that is a very useful strat. And then, oh yeah,
Love
Boat
to see
Archery,
it.
Great Fairy Sword was the other hit.
That was another thing. We're just going to be talking about Qual 1 because I'm traumatized as reference this whole time, but Boat Archery for Qual 1 had Hook Shot.
I think that hint next to the Milk Road entrance was Ranch Sisters, and I think they were both dead. I saw 2 great items.
Then they were probably dead.
Oh, Swamp Spider. Butler's nothing.
Got a very big case of everyone everywhere all at once.
Yeah,
Very good divergence, not divergent.
got some variable openers here. Bro's walking into the Gorman track with only 20 rupees. Let's see. And there's a bunny hood. Well,
Ooh.
that's a
Might be
little
coming back for that later. But probably not. Well, I guess it'll depend in the next half hour if they see Goron Mask or not.
Really? We have magic found on Room Key. We have north access in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fire arrows already. Where were those?
They're on Tingle.
Tingle, okay.
Honestly, do you just go up there at some point?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Milk Road is on the way to the hero.
I would say that's accurate, yes. Fire arrows, right?
That has to be the Gorman Bros race or the Bunny Hood.
Oh, multi-check, right. Multi-checks don't
It's a
aren't
room
going to be
key.
lost.
Uh-oh. That's not a good thing to find right now. So it's either the room key or it's the Bunny Hood. Because we have north access, we do not have that Tingle cannot be Way of the Hero in Milk Road. So that's just so people are aware.
So for
It's for
clarification, room key was found on the Gorman race?
Gorman Bros race. So room
Okay.
key is in logic for the chest and midnight meeting. So Joy, I don't like seeing room key there right now.
Half of what I want to see. Implication to midnight meeting without the mask just yet. Come back in 2 hours and we'll see where this goes.
We got a big chest.
Oh joy.
And there's a captain's hat. So it's looking like it's the room key. One of the things that a lot of people have been saying is just like, even though you get early captain's hat, you really shouldn't try to rush it super quick. Just because like you really want items more than songs early. So getting the items is the more important thing.
That definitely feels like the opposite of season 1 and 2.
That's in part because it's an opponent start.
Yeah. That would make sense, I'd say. Somebody got a 5-4. Oh, never mind. That wasn't a 3-2-1. I read VXR a little too fast. I got hyped too soon.
Use the other check. Alright, yep, it's definitely the room key. For a question in chat, how hard would this full rando be like vanilla start? So like starting with like just sword and shield, it's a little bit harder. I get we start with Ocarina, Song of Time, Song of Soaring, as well as Epona's song to start out with. But you can start without all of those, and you're in for a fun time if you do. And we
Fun
got a
is
mirror
one word
shield.
for it. We did. Swordsman Swool giving us the mirror shield.
So that's 2 early song items. And we got
Neither
Romani
of them are
Rand.
going to help us. Captain's Hat is probably good odds to help us. Mirror Shield could be just storms or something. A ranch added to our wath, huh? I'm slow at reading. I just read off the chat. I never actually see them in the hints, I swear.
Oh, that's really bad. I'm gonna have to tell Just Sam about this. If you have the bow, you can just shoot them with the bow, and it does the same amount of damage as the jump slash. And we got Goron south. Okay, guess really just go north. This thing is really opening up fast.
Alarmingly fast, yes.
I'm gonna make a hard prediction and say that Branch Wath is for Lullaby right now. There's a bottle of gold dust. Really? On Tingle as well.
We really want to see some more Mountain Village Foolish for that.
That's like the most convenient Smithy 2 you could ever possibly imagine right there.
You know what? You're so right.
It's like the best gold dust location I've seen in quite a long time.
I didn't actually see where the gold dust was picked up.
It's on the road to Swamp Tingle. You can also get it later. Road to Icona is foolish. So that's 2 small foolish locations. Alf is... I was worried he was gonna try to do... Swamp Archery right here. We had a Hugo dead hint.
Hugo Dead is very nice.
Yeah, this seed early on is the screaming go north. like we're getting everything for north. I feel that Snowhead's gonna show up really early right now.
It's gonna have nothing. Could be devoid of anything. Or it could just have the hook shot. Hook shot, in my mind, lives in Snowhead Temple. The same way ice arrows live in Secret Shrine.
Thankfully, in Season 3, I think ice arrow and sneak and shrine is less common.
Probably. I feel like I haven't seen much shrine at all in general. To Cation's point, I
Also-
like the idea of going Milk Road Tingle, Clocktown Tingle, and Great Bay Tingle. It's hard to get it to happen, but it's nice to try for. This might be a seed where it actually works out pretty well.
Yeah, optimal, yeah, you can do Clocktown Tingle, Great Bay Tingle, and Twin Islands Tingle, and that's all you need to check for tingles, but sometimes like Milk Road Tingle or Road to Swamp Tingle can block your north access, so that's not gonna always fly.
Yeah. Oftentimes I will get to checking them well before Mountain.
It does look like Bro did go back for the Bunny Hood.
Understandable.
It's like Alf's having trouble with the peak. You can peek it from further back, you just have to be at a very peculiar spot.
Yeah, it's just above the bottom of the slope. Might even be able to do it from the bottom of the slope, but I always go a little up. There you are.
Wow!
My dream is dead.
Well, okay. Midnight Meeting is now in Logic, and it's in a crap location for you to do it. Fun. a trope. I've seen this multiple times where you just get Sphere Zero room key plus cafe mask, and it's just like, okay. Thankfully, they got a bunch of other stuff. I think it's still worth checking Midnight Meeting quickly in this seed.
It just hit me how bad that is, that it requires a cycle reset.
Yes, it does. But like, it is bad, but they found Bow, Gone, and Firos. I think it's okay. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst.
I can agree with that. Like, it's early, and like finding cafe late is way worse.
Oh, absolutely.
You can route it in comfortably on your second cycle. Plus, there's still time. What reaction did we get?
I think he started coughing because of seeing the cafe mask.
Fantastic. The other thing about Cafe Mask early is that you can kind of hope that you'll see your letter to Mama and just be able to one and gun it.
It's in a not terrible spot, thankfully. Like, it's not like locking everything out of the seed, but it could still have something, despite the captain's hat being there. Like, we know the room key's Wath. So,
Do know that. Oh, we got a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on just Sam's end.
I think Eris has the better take of rather not see Letter Mama. I actually don't like Letter Mama anymore. It's like, it's actually really obnoxious. Letter to Mama.
It is, but like, I just have anxiety if I don't have it. Like, I just need to get it done and out there. And out of my mind. Letter to Mama on beavers, oh no. How did the beavers get it?
There's a lens. Like, wow, even more things for the north right here. Like, I really do think that Snowhead Temple is just gonna be early. Like, that's just how this seed's gonna go.
After seeing all of our early game divergence, we are sort of reconverging on all of the Sphere Zero. It's starting to slow down, and we're not getting too fast of our new checks. So what say we get a review of everything that's happened so far? What are our Watts and Foolishes?
We have a Romani Ranch Wath. We have a... That's not satisfied because nobody's gone to ranch yet. We have a Milk Road Wath for a room key, which led to a captain's hat so far. We have Stone Tower Foolish, so the bean chests are foolish, and we have a Road to Icona Foolish. So our Foolishes aren't super great.
Then that leaves where our items were. Our bow was in North Clocktown Tree. I decided to take notes today, just so you know, like actually of where the items are, because I can't remember them, and I'm just saying that because I'm proud of me. And so fire arrows were on Milk Road Tingle, magic was on In Reservation, Captain's Hat on Room Key Chest from that Wath Milk Road, Mirror Shield on Sword School, Goron was in the Path to Swamp Tree, and we found a gold dust bottle on Swamp Tingle with lens on the Transformation Fairy.
Bro is already going north. Honestly, you should go north before you do the swamp checks because of that gold dust in this situation. Just do Smithy 2. Just set up Smithy 2 and then go get your red potion to swamp.
100% agree. Especially when your bottle is filled up with gold dust.
That gold dust ball could be the only one for a little bit, but let's hope not. We'll see.
Season 3 has had a dirty habit of giving us very little bottles.
It sure has. It's kind of spooky. I really am. Like, balls seem to come at a premium with these seeds.
And the theory is it has to do with that Deku Palace beaten trick being enabled. I think that's the prevailing theory, right?
I'm actually unsure because I think some people have said counter to it. There was a bean in that shop.
Let's go.
I don't think that's the affordable bean. What song do we have? Elegy, okay.
Ooh. Might be pushing for that stone tower. Like you wanted.
Oh, it's... Bro doesn't have... It's missing 1 rupee for that bean. Okay, I am watching, but I really want to make sure he does. Okay. Alright, good. Okay, he's peeking... He's peeking the, oh my god, it's Peg Trial Check. I couldn't think of the name. You can peek this now, so might as well. It's dead, but you can see what it is early when you have fire arrows.
We love to see these kinds of heads-up plays. You don't see them from me because it takes me literal years to process items.
I agree. Crimson Rupee would be a neat thing to just have in the pool. I still think that should be in like season 4.
Certainly could. It's a quick check, I think. I don't do it often, but...
I think with this peak, you have to like turn around, like turn the camera around.
Yeah, I don't quite yet understand how peeks into those particular rocks work. Oh, hello, Magic, too.
Okay. Yeah, you have to literally just turn around and just be human to actually do the peek. You just have to turn the camera around. Yeah, that's not magic lot, so it's important to note that the magics are not way of the hero. That's all that means. Yes, the gold dust bottle turn is on day 2.
Bro, it really does have a cursed ocarina today, huh?
I haven't been listening to Bert's audio.
Luckily, us on commentary can choose who we listen to. Or just listen to nothing. Which I oftentimes do because I just forget I'm not listening to game audio.
I guess Alf is deciding to go to graveyard here. I guess one thing to know about that bean, Gossip Stones is a heart piece, so that's our second sometimes hint. One thing to know about that bean is it does put the 1 check in the ranch in logic.
Oh.
Okay, there is another bow in the coast grotto chest, so the bow also is not Way of the Hero that we found early. So that's 2 0 bows.
If the third bow is bow lock, does that still mean that it's not bothy?
Nah, it doesn't mean anything about there being a third bow.
Okay. But suffice to say, bows are not worth the seed.
Yes.
Okay. I relinquish all thoughts about logic to you because you're far better at it and I tend to mess it up. And if I ask you questions, that helps the audience.
Oh, so combat's pretty straightforward today. And okay, there's Lullaby.
There it is.
All right. We've got early Snowhead Temple in the works. I think what people should probably do, in this instance, I don't think you should skip the branch just yet because like if you didn't find the bean or well okay never mind, there's our keg, so never mind. Right when I literally say something and then we find our last one. All right.
Welcome to commentary.
Oh, all right. We got another bottle on Kotake. So, yeah, you skip ranch now this cycle, and then you just do it pretty much immediately.
I think a bottle being on Kotake is always... Wait, no, that's vanilla. I was going to say it's French vanilla, but that would actually be very wrong.
Alright, so we've got an interesting development here where Alf is going to use the keg to blow up the day 2 check.
You know, I would have thought to use it on the grotto for the grave, but this is just as good, if not better. It won't logically be a king for bombs seed, but we might see it happen.
Oh, that took a death. That's the unfortunate thing about doing early Iron Knuckles is that they do one-shot you with low health, so... What people should know is if you do, once they're on low health, once their like armor breaks, you can use elemental arrows to do damage from there.
Even elementless arrows work just fine.
The catch is they take double damage from all elemental arrows, so it's just
If you have them, use them, absolutely.
yes.
Somehow, this is my first time seeing anybody nut the bats. Let's see where Broad is going to take their cake.
Question from Chad: is this 100% run or just first to beat the game? It's just first to beat the game. Generally, like in terms of randomizer races, it's just beat the game. I don't think 100%ing is like super common for racing. A randomizer.
Very rare. Even if you're not racing, people don't generally go for it. There is a mode you can do that's the stray fairy hunt, where you put remains on turning in your stray fairies, and that's about as 100% as you're going to get as a general goal.
Yeah, pretty much. That is like the most item requirements you can put. It's just require like all 60 stray fairies to beat a seed.
Which is absolute pain. But a pain I'm into. Okay. Now, I like this king for Brat, using it for Path to Snowhead Grotto. Did we see what was on the ledge?
I don't think we did. I think Bro's just going for it. Going for Snowhead right now with just low percent Snowhead. Thankfully you got
Quarter heart Snowhead.
Thankfully you got a lens so you can do the one check, and it could actually be required. However, the only risky thing is if you just so happen to reset time and the spring checks are required underwater, you're gonna be in for a bad time.
Enjoy fighting Goat twice. Yay. At least we're fast. We got quick kills.
And yes, that also is another bit of a nuance that you have to deal with, is that you have to get around. There's a bombable wall that opens a staircase, and if there aren't bombs in here, you're gonna have to like really maneuver around it. Generally, I'd like to call it like the clown routing, because it really is clown routing of Snowhead, because you have to like maneuver around just this bombable wall they can't get to.
Or, you could go to West Clocktown, pick up a new keg before you come here. Which Brad has not decided to do, but it's an option.
I do think that the lens is nice, just I'm not sure how many people really have practiced the jumps without it. Well, the chest is dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah.
The jump for that room is luckily pretty easy to do. You just sort of right angle line yourself up with the lines on the floor.
Mm-hmm. I would really be inclined to do ranch first, just because of, like, what if that's healing on the song at this point? That could totally be healing. So
Yeah, this peak for this one chest that Brad is doing is a little finicky. I think I usually try to go like 45 degrees into that corner, and it
mhm.
tends to work.
Michi made it day 3. That's unfortunate. Just the keg is in the grave is the problem. Everybody else, like 2 of our runners have it. I just really do think you probably want to just do ranch first, like if you want to play it safe, is the thing.
Ranch does feel like the safe play for sure. But like you've been saying in the beginning of the scene, like, it is pushing for something to happen in Snowhead Temple.
Oh, it absolutely is. I Oh my gosh, Smithy 2 is your hook shot. Um, well then. That the easiest Smithy 2 of your life, and it's required for your hook shot. That's really funny.
Oh, are we gonna see something off it too, right immediately? Yeah,
Another
I
bottle.
mean, not bad.
Laundry pool foolish. That is a top tier foolish hint. Every seed possible. So
Yep. You always liked that one. Not having to worry about letter to cafe is just a great weight off your shoulder.
second Milk Road Waffle. Okay, so the chest in the ranch is not anything.
Honestly, the Foolishes today are pretty good, but funnily enough, they are only zeroing out 10 checks.
Yeah, they really aren't doing much for like total checks.
So we're still curious on what our third Wath is, right? We got Milk
Yeah,
Road
we
and
didn't see
Ranch.
it.
Interesting.
I got a small chest here. I might as well drink that.
For sure.
Bro's gonna have to push the block, I think. Well, it's not anything, so don't have to do anything. Hit them.
I agree, Turtle. Mountain Village is my favorite Foolish. Or my favorite common, I guess.
Now this is something that I was doing the ranch before getting like with the keg. I've seen him do this before. I'm not sure how this really fares in this instance. If you just want to check the test.
With that chest being a wooden chest, not that worth it.
And like the only, I don't think there was like super important information here.
I am starting to agree with you that. Ooh.
Oh, that's a really bad place to take a death.
Yeah, it sure is. Doing some shields of frustration.
Oh, I think I understand why. I didn't have the like a free ball for the chateau, which is unfortunate.
Oh yeah. As they don't have their gold dust bottle freed up. I'm guessing they entered the temple before day 2.
But yes, Postman's Freedom counts for East Clocktown.
Yeah, just generally speaking, where you pick up the reward is usually the region. If not always.
Yeah. With everybody's routing, I am fairly concerned that healing is on the. Oh, bro's got the just now. Just the circuit.
You died for this, Brat. You died for the circus leader mask. I hope you're happy. That's so funny.
So I'm really concerned that healing is on Romani's game right now.
Yeah, it's starting to be what it looks like because we're not seeing Zora, we're not seeing Deku, so we gotta get something that'll get us one of those. And more importantly, because Ranch is Wath, and we haven't seen Mask of Truth or the Bremen Mask, like, the song has to be what's pointing to an item. Well, it doesn't have to be, but we're running out of, like, options.
Yeah,
We're
Snowhead's been
bottlenecking.
kind of dead, and
It has.
all right, just Sam getting the hook shot.
I say, forgetting entirely about the fact we have hookshot to still do checks on. Is this going to be one of those things? Well,
The postman hat, so we'll
check back in a moment.
if you want to, you know what else is in logic? The coast, the Great Big Coast check. Like everybody hates it, but it's in logic. We found a bean. I think Michi's going to check it.
Zoraless Coast Ledge. It's definitely a play you want to make if you're in this situation. Zora can 100% logically be here. Or something pointing to Zora.
The Spider House Heart Piece chest is also in logic. That's correct.
It's in logic with the keg.
With everything we
great.
know, we have Captain's Hat, and actually we don't have. No, it's not in logic with the keg. It's in. It's not in logic with the keg. Okay, Michi's
Okay,
stacking
good.
Okay, it's dead.
Wait,
Playing the Scarecrow
so
song
good.
is a neat peek for it.
I've never seen that peak. That's so good.
Did Alf set up Smithy too? Pretty sure Alf set up Smithy too. Oh, hasn't gone back. Okay.
Okay.
What's on
right,
the
it's
post book?
Brought that I was thinking probably hasn't said it yet.
Road went straight to Snowhead Temple. Having an unfortunate time with Goat. If you have bombs, there is a strat that you can do. Like there are two general strats where you can you can just do the tried and true arrow strat. But there is like an RG chance that the slab might can pull you. But the bomb, there is a bomb strat also where you can throw a bomb when have Goat charge and throw a bomb at you. And I like that one because it just gets rid of like the RNG chances. And there's a bomb back. And a bomb back for being the dungeon. That's just lovely. That's so rude. And okay, we got Oath on the blue warp. Okay. And we got a nifty big chest right here. Oh!
There it is.
I see.
It's getting set up good.
Deku Palace
Oh,
is our third Woth. Got another big
Zora
chest.
mask?
There's Deku. just do just everything
Wow.
spring. Wow. Okay.
And we're probably not going to have to double dip Twin Islands on Broad's End. Because I am reasonably convinced that Deku Palace is going to hold their Zora. There's still options. It could be ice arrows, could be light arrows.
I think there's anything stopping Zora from being in a lot of locations right now.
This is true. But I just feel it. Zora's in Deku Palace.
You can peek both chests. It's just very finicky.
Have we not seen a single bit of paper this seed? Nearly an hour in?
I think so far, no.
Interesting.
Did Alf reset and not do Smithy 2?
It's certainly a possibility.
That's really unfortunate. It just feels so bad. It's like the easiest Smithy 2 you could possibly think of, and it's required. And you just forget about it.
It happens, though, alarmingly
Yeah.
frequently.
I mean, I forgot bombers all day yesterday while being on respawn.
Yeah, but everybody forgot that. Bo was so late. I forget exactly where it was, but it was a very late Bo. At the end of a bottleneck, most people at the end of your day. And it unlocked you to, like, go do pretty much the rest of the game.
We're just missing 3 items, and we've got 2 unsatisfied wasps.
We sure do. It's looking very possible we'll have a jet today. Welcome on in to Zelda Speedruns 3. Was it cross keys today? Am I remembering that right?
New Bossa Nova.
Ooh.
Alright. So,
Now we really want to see Deku Palace have Zora.
People writing in from the Minishcap Weekly, welcome to our Majora's Mask Randomizer Qualifier race. This is the third qualifier. Our first one was yesterday, and our second one was this morning, but unfortunately it didn't get restreamed. So this is qualifier number 3 out of 16 going on for the next few weeks. And
If you like MM, we got lots of it coming this month.
I like
Well,
MM. That's
Yep.
I
go
like
ahead.
MM. That's why I play very long siege sometimes, where it takes me 6 hours to beat. And well, there we go. There's Zora. That's our way to the Deku Palace.
Which should tell us that there's a good chance our Romani Ranch Wath is something in Great Bay Temple. With the ranch having the new wave bossa nova, it is possible it could be pointing to Dog Race or Bremen, as lemons have been plaguing the qualifiers in season 3 in general.
In
Or
terms
better.
of the song layout, we are missing just Sonata. So
And we might see that coming up right on the monkey.
yeah, all the song items were really nice today.
Oh yeah. We had Captain's Hat on Room Key Chest with Milk Road Tingle having... Nope, that's not right. Where I didn't write down where the room key was, but
And
it was
there's Song
somewhere
of Healing.
convenient. Song of Healing. Okay. There is a potential for that to lead to an item, but it's by no means assured.
Do you just look for Ice Arrow in Great Bay Temple?
Yep. 100% you do.
So, where on earth are the lights?
Stone Tower Temple is still a juicy option.
Oh, that's fair. I was just pointing out that hope that Icona access is your go in this situation.
How do I consistently forget we need Garo Gibdo?
You're not the only one I always forget.
I'm glad. It does seem to be a common attribute to forget about it. Indeed, happy 1 hour mark. Is that a 4th bottle on restream for Brat there?
Yeah,
Or
that's bottle number 4. Okay. This is a do GBT before eggs situation if I've ever seen one.
I thought that's always what you do.
Not always for me.
Like, assuming you have access to both at the same time.
Alright, and Broad's gonna be fine with being able to check spring now. So going back north's gonna get the hook. So Broad's in a really good position.
Very good indeed.
I was worried that the play was not going to pay off, but just it was what the seed wanted you to do, was go to spring to get your Deku Mask.
He could even be in a position. No, he wouldn't be able to single cycle this.
You can't, because New Way's on the on Remine's game, so you can't single cycle.
It's literally impossible because the Keg is on night 1 bats.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you cheat, but we're not allowed to clip through solid objects. Not this season.
But we'll also start checking some healing checks. Just a 10 arrow pack from Darmani. That's a small chest. Moon's Tear. Another small chest. Game, what the? Oh god! Ew! Put it back. That's a gross location for that.
Especially with it being our only slip of paper right now. Rudd is absolutely in a position to just sort of save scum that at toilet hand and then hope that Icana Axis comes in time.
Big chest here. We've got finally has another heart container.
Yep, the last person to get a 4th heart container, and it's through a full heart container, not even getting pieces of heart. Icana Access and toilet is probably going to happen. And if you're actually required to do Canyon Trade, and this is somehow the only paper we ever managed to see, the seed is great.
That'd be ridiculous. That would mean that all the other papers, like nothing's over in Great Bay.
Yep, I guess that is what that would mean.
I think Broat's good. Yeah. Broat's told me before on that if he just gets healing, let's just do eggs. Wow, that's a wow, that's something else. They've got a blast mask on Midnight Meeting. Just nobody's really gonna get that early.
Thanks, Andrew. And Mitchie already having the bomb bag off a goat. Not that helpful. It can be helpful if you're getting a late bomb bag, though. Last mask is not to be slept on. But at midnight meeting, it's still a slap in the face.
There's Ice Arrow. Okay.
Interesting. Now you definitely go into Great Bay Temple once you're done here.
Not check the cloth out of Rand yet.
At this point, we're really hoping that Garo Gibdo is what's in Great Bay Temple. We just find lights before then. Like here, in that nice gilded chest over there. Well, it was gilded. Oh, another chance. Ooh. That's, you know what? That's good though.
Guys. Okay, game. That's just resetting now.
That's honestly such a good play. What? At first, I'm like, never abandon eggs, but like, I think the seed is actually solved for Brat.
It is, yes. The ranch wealth leads to lights.
Ranchwath leads to lights, and also Mirror Shield has to have the last important song.
It doesn't necessarily have to be behind mirror. Like, it still could just be eggs, but...
Was Mirror not... Okay, it wasn't in a Wath location. I'm making stuff up. Was just on Sword School, and West Clockdown is not Wath at all. But even so, abandoning eggs, one egg in, isn't that big of a deal. Because Egos is much faster.
Yeah, if Egos has Sonata, then this is sub 2 for Brute.
Oh god, you're so right.
Well, you've called a Jet Seed, and If you play a jet seed wrong, you're gonna be. It's just gonna be, yeah. I'm glad I didn't plan to do this one.
Just how sub 2 though? He's set up pretty
The
good.
dodges don't take that long.
Just depends on where in Great Bay Temple the lights are. And even then, the latest possible isn't going to be that late because you're always doing Great Bay Temple anyways, for the most part.
There's no reason you don't just do dog race here.
Yep. Romany Ranch Way of the Hero. Absolutely do it.
Having trouble looking the gold dog, I suppose.
Bremen's on dog race would be an interesting thing to see one day. Especially the way I do my routing, where I'm just like, okay, I'm going to show up and start dog race at like 7:55 uninverted. Just so that I'm as close to 10 p.m. getting out as possible. Or time doesn't progress in the race, so never mind. But you still wouldn't be able to do lemons in that scenario.
Right? Yeah, that's a go to GBT situation if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, okay, I'm kind of agreeing with Chad. I want to see as much bait in Great Bay Temple as possible. You could even just literally load the temple up with 3 deeds. Yeah, Great Bay Temple could still kind of be bait. Great Bay Temple isn't directly Woth, so there's no reason for it to actually have something as a guarantee. It's heavily implied by Romany Ranch Woth having our new wave, but Bremen could be holding out on us. And if Bremen's is inside Great Bay Temple, I don't know what the fuck that means. With Bremen's having lights, of course. Lemon arrows are an absolute necessity. What do we got on this first chest? It's gold.
I'm just gonna give like, oh, it's small.
It's small though. It looked very big in the cutscene. I mean, that red potion is nice. I won't deny. We still haven't. Oh well, we're not going to see any Shiro. Never mind me. We do have Road to Icana being foolish. Ooh, a little bit too early with that on Broad's end. Would you say that Goron Water Wheel is basically a required trick at this point? I feel like everybody does it now.
I actually haven't learned it yet. I just haven't. So, hmm, it's like a. Thought people said it's a 20-second time saver.
Not that much. Interesting.
That was a big chest up there. Well,
The bait begins. Yeah, we need a bait counter now. That recoil flip really not working out.
that recoil flip does not save that much time.
No, it's if any. I can kind of agree with that routing wise, like the way that we with Goron Water Wheel, if you just sort of get that under your fingers, it's a lot easier to do that route. And luckily, we've gotten it to the point that the setup is actually really easy to replicate. You just target side hop, line up with a visual cue, forward roll. Okay, I've already listed off like 4 different steps, so it's not that easy, but people have made pretty decent tutorials, if not great tutorials, on how to do it.
Is that another small one or?
That's definitely big.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Oh, God. Smithy
Here.
1? Are we going back to Smithy 1? Both smithies required? That's a qual seed right there. Both smithies required? We got 3 more chests now, right? Oh no, and we got wart, which I don't conceptualize of anymore.
Oh, this could be bad. If the wallet really is required, it could be a Romani's mask anywhere for light. Oh no. That is like the worst thing that could come about here.
I never
would
even realized that about our meta, that's absolutely a thing that wallet is pointing to. It's pointing to the milk bar now.
Okay, doing war. I really think you should just not skip anything in here.
Oh yeah. You still want to believe that you don't have to look for Romany Mask.
Elf is having some fun time with this hip loop. This hip loop is a real troll if you fall and try to avoid out, so. We still don't know if eggs are required or not.
But luckily we do have 4 bottles, so even if it is, it's going to be a comfortable time. The coolest runners get good at fighting Wart. Don't at me. Also, I'm not a cool runner by this definition. Oh.
Okay, well, Mama's dead. I'm surprised that Bro did not grab more bombs right there. But just a minor thing, but those, like, the 4 of those pots in that room are like, I think it's 9 and 16 bomb chance.
No. Did Brock get the letter to Mama that was in the exterior of Pirate's
No.
Fortress? No? Okay. Interesting. Might get bailed out, but interesting.
What is Michi going to do when he finds once he finds Garo? What is his plan from him? Because he's on the way. Once he finds Garo, is he gonna bail out of eggs? Because that's you know that ranch is law. Doing sewers first.
Might end up benefiting. What might end up benefiting Mitchie to do sewers first. We're looking a little casino for the end of this.
Yeah, the only problem is that Romani's mask. If that is required for your lights.
Yeah, if that is required for lights, we're kind of boned.
Like that doesn't have to be behind this ranch wall.
True.
That's Bremen right there.
God, this is getting interesting between Mitchie and Brat.
All right, once Michi gets the Garrow, he can full clear Ranch. Yes, Ranch Wolf can just be for the song. But if it's not for the song and it's for Bremen, that's
huge for Michi.
yeah, that's huge for Michi.
We're basically having a betting race between Michi with Bremen Mask and Brought with Keaton Mask.
Yes, with vanilla song
And
layout,
Wallet.
the song does need to lead to a required item. Okay. All right, we got Fisherman Game, the Wallet, or Keaton Mask, or Lemons. That's it.
Forgot Fisherman Game would count as Bossa Nova locked. But you're so right.
I guess checking the Keaton Mask first. I don't see why he wouldn't. You know, did we see the? What was on the all-night mass purchase? Did we see that?
I don't think we've seen that.
Pretty sure one of ours did. We didn't see. It's not the Keaton Mask.
Smithy 1.
Alright, from our
Rot's
tracker,
also
we
hooked
haven't
on.
seen all-night mass purchase. Alright, Michi, what's your thing from here? That
They're
Garrow
gonna do
is...
it.
Alright,
They go
Brett's
all the
doing
way on
Fisherman
eggs.
Game.
Okay.
Okay, I think this might be a gamble for eggs from Michi right now. If you're gonna keep going.
Oh, true. It does put him in a good position to just leave and do eggs.
Yeah, the all-night mask was hinted not required, but the curiosity shop.
Oh yeah, that is a distinction to make, huh?
I'll tell you one other thing this wallet could be required for. We have not found a Gibdo mask yet. It could be required for the left side of the well.
Go over that again.
So, the wallet could lead to the left side of the well just to get blue potion. It's not Fisherman Game. Alright then. So, wallet or lemon?
Lemons.
It's probably the wallet. I don't mean to burst anyone's bubble. It's probably the wallet right now.
Lemon arrows. I can't let down
You want the
my
meme
lemon boys. It's also just like S3 sample bias. They've had something every single seed I've seen.
Okay, Michi's going for the other checks. So I think this has to be a play for lemons from him.
It's what I want to see. Thank you,
So,
Michi.
we'll know soon enough. And I believe Brot is going for bank 2.
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet.
Chateau purchase would fit S3 bullshit. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah,
Oh, stream is frozen again. Oh.
it being on Chateau Purchase would honestly be a lot better of a like qual seed. Just to beat that lesson into people.
Yeah,
That's a
but
wallet lock
if
thing.
it's there, it's gonna really suck.
Yeah, it's gonna slow this down so bad. This goes
Like,
from jet to just suffering and pain.
and we have no idea where this Romani mask is.
It could be anywhere. It could be inside Stone Tower Temple, like you wanted from the very beginning.
That's true. It can be there. It
That
totally
made
can
me
be
so
there.
happy right now.
Could be behind Keg Castle for whatever's there.
When I said that, I hadn't even processed that. What we're looking for is light, so that's so much more cursed.
But keep buying gold dust if you're gonna push for bank right now. He's definitely gonna push bank 3, I think, if he's buying this much gold dust. Like this is gonna be the fastest way to do it. You can just
I've never. Somehow, I don't think I've ever had a repurchasable gold dust and multiple bottles at the same time to ever do this.
If gold dust is on a tingle, you can repurchase it.
I don't think I've ever just been big brain enough to think to just fill my whole bottle inventory.
Might as well. Like if you want to check bank, just buy a gold dust and keep buying gold dust until you don't have to anymore. And yes, free standings can also be repeated. Like if you find Chateau on one of those, or like the fairies too, if you find Chateau or gold dust, you can get that again and then just sell it with a bunch of bottles for a bunch of money.
Yep, you get a bunch of money and infinite magic for the seed. If you get a refillable that's easy to do.
Alright, here's lemons incoming. We're also going to see bank 2.
Let's see the dreams of the content seed die.
It's not lemons, it's the wallet.
Oh.
It's the wallet, everybody.
Smithy 1 is still on the table, but we're banking on Milk Bar Chateau Romany purchase for 200 rupees.
It's not bank 2. Smithy 1. So we've got some fun. We've got Smithy 1. We've got bank 3 potentially. Oh my gosh. Ugh. We got left side well as a possibility. Just lovely choices we've got for this wallet that we have.
I still really like the
messenger.
idea. I really like the idea to have Smithy 1 have it. Just because both Smithies required, it's just a really nice summary thing to say for Qual 3.
Our foolish hints are Stone Tower, Laundry Pool, Road to Icona.
A total of 10 checks. negated by our foolish heads.
I'm just the messenger. It's not. It's just that Seedbot's the one who made this, and then gave us this wasp leading to this. So, if it's not Bank 3, we're in for, or Smithy 1, we're in for some fun right now.
Because Romany Mask is required for that chateau purchase, and it is not bound to our Wath regions. It can be anywhere not foolish. Which at this point is everywhere.
Everywhere except Shrine or Inverted Stone Tower Temple. Same with Gibdo. Gibdo also has no restrictions, and that could also block your light. So, if it's not Smithy 1 or Bank 3, we're in for some fun right now.
40 minutes ago, we were like, this is a jet seed. We have
this map's on
everything but
Bank
lights.
3. It's a couple's mask on Bank 3.
Surely Brad is going to Song of Double Time twice so we can see that soon enough, please.
No, don't Song of... Did he already set up Smithy 1?
I don't think so.
Oh, you really should save scum this. Like, just so you can check Smithy 1.
Yeah.
We have 2 runners doing the rest of eggs. So yeah, like, anybody who's just coming in, welcome to Nonsense. Like, we have a wallet Way of the Hero for what is most likely a bad check. Well, eggs doesn't have to be bait, it could just be Sonata.
Or, comma, it could be storms required for Pamela.
It's Bank 3. So, wow. Our second wallet is somewhere, and it's required as well. Okay.
Sorry, what did our mayor give us? Nothing?
Lights. Lights are on Bank 3.
Okay.
Whereas the other wallet could be absolutely anywhere. Anywhere that's not behind lights. I mean, at least it wasn't Romai's Mask. Romai's Mask would have been terrible.
Yep. It would have been, and it could have been. But we're here, probably having brought finished sub 2. It's going to be a little tighter than we first thought, but still very possible.
I think sub 2 is not possible with that.
It's brought, though.
I guess it still depends. No, eggs is Sonata, it's dead.
It's dead.
Yep. Yeah, sub 2's totally dead with Sonata and eggs. And Michi's play to do eggs has paid out with dividends. So, however,
it'll still be a while for them to get to the info for lights.
Yeah,
probably.
Like, where the heck is the second wallet? Like, is it gonna be in Stone Tower? I'm wanting to see the log.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see where it is today.
Romani Math, yes. Romani Math could be on for the Giants wall on Chateau purchase.
Oh god.
I actually, when I was like doing some races like before this, there was like a scene where that with that check, the Romani's Math like 200 check, it had the gold dust bottle. It was the only available bottle for you to get your first bow off of Zero. and you had to go back for it because it actually locked Mirror Shield on Smithy too. It was a great scene.
That sounds so bad.
Yeah, I have played some really, really weird seeds so far.
I mean, you regularly do all sanity fairy hunts, so I am not surprised.
And Brot is going to get the bad news that you do have to do eggs. So nope. I don't think you really sub to this unless if you like skip all of Snowhead Temple.
It's gonna be tough.
Like the seed's nice enough to give you 4 bottles for eggs though. Like
But by all means, this is probably the fastest an S3 is going to give you eggs. The nicest eggs that S3 is going to give you by far.
alright, have a good night. Yeah, just Sam just didn't do the Gorm water wheel right here. Currently in VBG trying to figure out what's lost leading to this, and it's gonna be a lovely, lovely wallet. So, as long as people keep in mind the fact that this wallet's gonna lock your light arrow, something that people just have to remember. What's that on the... Alfred in the map feed. I think that was just a bomb bag.
What about a bomb bag?
I think I just saw a bomb bag in Hall, Zora Hall.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that Michi made the play, like, literally just gambled eggs in this situation, so I do want to ask him that once he's done. Because that was a gamble that paid out.
It certainly did.
There are a total of 16 qualifier races before the bracket. The final one, like, there's a... I don't know where the schedule is. I apologize, but the...
It's in announcements is where the, like, calendar,
yeah,
like, schedule is.
Yeah, on
the race
on
announcements will have it with the times in your time zone. The last qual date is July 31st, actually. Last day of July. Interesting.
Oh, this is gonna feel so bad for... just... Like, it was right next to the fire arrow, too. and realizing that it's required, it's like, oh, that really sucks. Yeah, so for people who haven't came in, like Smithy 2 had the hook shot, and Fire Arrow and the Gold Dust Ball were right next to each other. So it's like the easiest possible one you could do, and he just forgot about it. It's really unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, they were both on tingles.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no, I'm not reading right.
yeah, they were both on
They were.
tingles, and the Road to Swamp Tingle, you could buy both of them from the Road to Swamp Tingle.
What?
So that, like, all right, just Sam getting the wallet will eventually come to realize that the wath in the ranch is leading to said wallet. And honestly, if I had to guess, the other wallet is in Stone Tower Temple. Like, it's just so likely.
Yeah, from what's left, that does seem highly possible.
That means she also getting the wallet. Now, note that big chest that Bro just grabbed cannot be it. That chest has some peculiar logic that chest in that you hooked onto to get to the boss. Logically you do need light arrows to get that chest, but like you can do quite a few sequence breaks to get it in uninverted without going into inverted Stone Tower Temple. So it's probably just like something not important right now. It could just be like an unimportant mask or. And I've seen that chest have stuff important in S3, so you do have to realize the logic for it. So, I had a doozy of a seed where that locked Zora with a letter to Cafe on the chest. And so, yeah.
MMR never fails to be entertaining.
Why you gotta really try to laugh off some of these locations?
Yeah. Laughter is a great way to deal with the pain and trauma. Wait, Alf only set the gold dust? They didn't actually go claim the hook shot yet?
Not yet.
How? How did this come about? How do you go back for it a second time and not just double time? Get it.
Okay, I think Bro's gonna have a sub 210 still. With 4-ball eggs, it's really not gonna be too bad to do eggs right now. Though I would suggest just Song of Double Timing right now.
100%. Although, getting Playground first isn't a half bad idea. This is the best day to get it.
He's just safety saving. I don't even think this is scumming. I think he's literally just safety saving.
Understandable. This game has a tendency to crash in the worst possible moment. Although, with the wrong type of crash, it won't even matter.
Mm-hmm. Unless if you like reset with Dolphin, or like if you're playing on Dolphin specifically too.
Yeah. You make the copy of the save and then reset the console. It would work as well.
Yeah, I'm fairly convinced it's like the other wall. It's just in another dungeon. Like it could just be in Woodfall Temple. It could just be there, but there's also like Stone Tower Temple is just open, and they gave you a mirror, so like everything in Uninverted is open. Yeah, bro's going to night now. There's no transition here, at least.
There isn't?
Not in Pinnacle Rock.
How did I not know that?
Most of the time, well, at least not in the vanilla game, you can't play Ocarina there. So
I guess. What happens when you day transition?
it just day transitions is all. Like nothing. Like it doesn't do like a like formal transition. Just skips it. It's a short day transition.
Well, I mean, I guess.
But yeah, there's no land in Pinnacle Rock, so yeah, like when a regular day transition happens, like you're put on land.
Okay. That was the question I was after. Like, Zora Land might be able to write your position, but I didn't think it did.
Alright, well I guess we're seeing Toilet Hand. It's a heart
For
container.
the first time. Almost 2 hours in. Our paper was very late this seed.
Mm-hmm. We're seeing Letter of Mama. Gun lights were on the Mare, and couples match was on Bank 3.
And we have no idea where Giant's Wallet is, but it is logically required, but practically not.
Yeah, it's logically required, but practically not. Still, my favorite change that happened, Rando, was where it changed for bank free. So, a nice Giant's Mask. Like, because back in season 1, you could get a single wallet and have that be required for bank free, and I still hated that every single time.
Yeah. Honestly, I still thought it was. Now, hopefully, while Alpha is waiting for Postman Freedom, they're gonna run up to the mountain and claim that smithy. And get their hook shot.
Oh,
Ooh. They are able to get to this item without the hook shot, though. It was just a bottle, but this was required in Qual 1, if I'm remembering correctly.
it was.
That was the bow, wasn't it?
That was the bow in Qual 1, yeah.
And that's why everybody skipped Ice Arrow as bombers.
It's just Sam doing. Okay, I'm just collecting like the small chests here. I guess checking bank
Okay.
too.
Going for a silver rupee spot's not a half bad thing. If you just happen to remember them. I never do. I didn't know that swamp archery actually calls you stupid if you don't have the money to pay. That is a fun little bit of text.
Stone mask on Smithy 1. Yeah, where the heck is this other wall? I really want to see it.
Hopefully you get your wish, but it doesn't seem likely.
Like me just going with the Curry fighting.
Yeah, no, that's my preferred way of farming. Kill this bird as many times as I can. He's taken too much happiness from me.
Oh my gosh, Alf, do not.
Oh no.
Oh, but I think Alf's gonna FF this one. That's.
I can't imagine it going any other way.
I think he just
He
realized.
just saw it in his mind.
Just. Alf's got face camming, like, just like, oh, he made like the
The
oh
full
no
on
look.
face palm staring into the sky.
for fighting Kakuri, I think generally it's just good to do. Yeah, second time skipping hook on Smithy 2.
I don't want to go too much over that sore wound, just in case Alpha's going to go over the restream, but Smithy 2.
Route is close to being done. Once Michi gets Banks 3, like, really, you should just go for it. Like, there's a WAF wallet, and there's nothing stopping the other wallet from being available. Gold Dust is, like, the freest possible Gold Dust I've ever seen.
It's on Tingle with a, like, 1 minute bow.
Yes, it's really that early. And you have fire arrows right next to it. So if you go to the road to Swamp Tingle, you got fire arrow, gold dust right next to each other. You can buy both of them from Tingle there. And doing that and then going north to do Smithy 3 Smithy 2, gives you your hook shot. It's like it's the easiest Smithy 2 I've ever seen, and it's really unfortunate that he forgot it twice.
Tingle really is an all or nothing kind of man. Like, he's either got nothing across Termina or he's loaded everywhere you look at him.
I am certain that Just Sam may not know this logic right here. I do not know why you're doing healing checks.
I need a reminder of where healing was.
Deku Palace. And you have an
Okay.
unfulfilled Way of the Hero. So you only need one item. It's behind that Way of the Hero, so you shouldn't touch it. Anything else, you don't need to. Like, if it says it's just a single wallet, unless it was like it's just fortunate that you didn't need to do anything, but that wallet is Way of the Hero.
I fail to see how this is a bad play. I need this explained to me like I'm a toddler.
Just I'm not sure why he checked the cow as the thing. Just because you have an unsatisfied Way of the Hero.
Oh, why they're checking it first over top of other things they could be doing? Is that the routing issue we're
Yes.
tackling? Okay. That much I agree with. I thought we were saying, like, Macau can't have anything. What are you doing? I don't see that.
It shouldn't be your priority, is the thing.
Yeah, it shouldn't be your top priority. I get down with that 100%. Pamela could still have the Giants wallet.
Oh, Pamela can have the Giant's wallet. That's true.
I think what I asked for at the beginning of this scene was for Pamela to have something. And that's something, and we're not going to see it. I now understand why we had a question earlier about Twilight Princess Rando tuning into Brat's audio during the dungeon clear. that is very much a Twilight Princess boss defeat music. Understand how it was relevant now.
Chances are the wallets like don't lock each other, unless if one wallet locks progression. Like, I'm just assuming that they aren't locking each other because it's so unlikely that for that to be the case right now. Like,
But
wait,
it would be funny if
it
Giant Wallet was on Chateau Purchase.
it would be.
Broad having FD. I don't remember where FD was this seed, but it's going to be a quick fight.
Yep. FD was on Great Bay too. What's the giant wallet for? So the Banks 3 logically requires both wallets to obtain. Even though we have the setting to limit how many rupees you need for Banks 3 because nobody wants to collect 5,000 rupees, it logically still needs both wallets. So the second wallet has to be around and it's logically necessary for Bank 3.
Then you do your Bank 3, you get your couple masks, you go to the mayor's office, and you're like, please, I need light. Give me light.
Gun's just making a joke. You can have 3 wallets. But in our race settings, we do not have 3 wallets. Yeah, the third wallet is called.
Oh.
The third wallet upgrade is called the Royal Wallet.
Talking about Royal, they're just calling Giant 3. They're
Oh.
ordering the one you start with as 1.
Now, when I think of wallets, I think the each wallet upgrade, and then there's Royal Wallet, which is added into current random, but it's not in the Season 3 tournament settings. Alright, and GG's to Brute. That's...
There it is. A finish time of 2:09:16. With the first place finish over the race overall, which absolutely makes sense. Brot played the seed fantastically.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they did cut out of eggs early and do egos, that wasn't required.
Alright, there's another big chest for Michi. Okay. Yeah, I'm convinced the second wall is an Icona at this point.
Just seem likely. Wonder how long it'll take for... Does anybody else? No. Nobody has lights yet, which is understandable. Wonder
The
who's
thing
going to
about
get it
this,
next.
the thing about the second wall is, yeah, it literally can just be anywhere.
It'll be interesting if we do see the second on restream to be the first that these people find, our remaining runners find. Yeah,
Oh, I
the
do
race
have.
room will not announce proudly the forfeits, but we have not. Okay, we've seen one from Jess. Sorry to call you out.
ZSR bot does put forfeits. I don't like talking about people forfeiting off of restream. But
No, that
I
was
think
a
I need to tell
very
some of our
fast
runners
bad
like,
reaction of mine. You
I
just
really.
count the forfeits. I shouldn't tell the forfeits. I
Mhm.
apologize.
It's all right. Considering our restream, we should. I think we should probably. Oh, hi Jess.
Hi there.
Oh,
Sorry
you forgot to check
again.
Green Mountain Village Tunnel Grotto. Oh, that really sucks. Dang.
Oh yeah, that was something.
That was
Spring
Deku.
was loaded. That was, oh god. There it is. Elf has their hook shot now.
Yeah. It's not happy about it. Clearly see.
There's a mixture of emotions. There's the relief to finally have it, but definitely not happy.
I have to tell some people about more rupee farming tricks on restream. Is Bro joining in or is he taking a break?
I should have a peek see. Yeah, just a quick toilet break before they pop in.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, Bro just rated the stream. Okay.
Welcome on in. Viewers of Brat's stream. Brat is not here yet. What's Michi back in Pirate's Fortress for? Hi, Brat. Welcome on in.
Well,
GG for winning the whole thing.
Hey, yo, what's up? Thanks. What did?
yeah,
What a seed indeed.
the aggressive play to do Snowhead immediately just worked out. That was a risky decision on your end, and it just paid out.
Yeah, it was a bit slow without a hookshot, but yeah.
Like, no hookshot, no bomb bag.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can full clear it without.
Mhm.
So it's okay, I would say. So I had not that much left at this point that was tasty, so I went Snowhead Temple. So in the last 10 seeds I played, this was the play. To go straight to your progression, do stuff like this. Even if it's, kind of bad.
Yeah, the explosives around are not great. Midnight Meeting had a blast mask, so nobody was gonna get that in a reasonable time.
Damn, no, I guess I would skip that until 2 hour mark. No point.
I do have one question though. I really do like the fact that you did the gold dust farming. That was a heads up play.
Yeah, that
And
was a very nice strat to see. I had never thought to use all of my bottles when doing that.
um,
I always think one at a time.
so my question though is, did you forget about Smithy 1? Because I think the big thing, like the safe way of going about it is, save scum and then do couples and then do Smithy 1 and that.
yeah, I just forgot Smitty 1.
Okay, I was just wondering if you did.
Yeah, I was full played on this wallet because Keaton Mass was nothing. All around Serenade.
Mm-hmm.
New Rave was nothing. So I
We
was
found
hoping. I was
Bremen. It was in
oh
the sewers heart piece location.
oh damn, okay. But I guess I don't had skipped that for too long
Mm-hmm.
if I had nothing left.
Yes. That seems pretty reasonable.
And Letter to Mama was the chest you skipped in the exterior.
Nice. Yeah, normally if I have full route Pirate Fortress, I do this 2 chests that I did. And right after Pirate Fortress Interior, I get catched by the guards and do the last chest in Exterior and do sewers. So if you have
Yeah, that's the way I
enough
like to do it
bullets,
too.
yeah.
Alright, of our restream runners for everybody watching, Just Sam got lights, so is now in go. I think Michi forgot the logic that the WAF is for the wallet.
That seems possible. They don't seem laser focused on wallet stuff.
Yeah.
Does Brad have any closing words?
Did Michi skip the Garo mask on Pirate Fortress?
No. No, I don't.
They have
I-
Garo just fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that second wall, you don't even want to look for it. Like,
No.
oh god. I'm pretty convinced it's in Stone Tower Temple right now. And yeah, you don't want to do uninverted when you don't need to. And GG's to Skyward for finishing in second.
GG.
GG.
I have to say I like the play to skip eggs in your situation. It just didn't pay out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly. But yeah, I had that one Way of the Hero left and just missing one item, so it was, yeah. Sadly, X were required, so no sub 2.
Yeah, that's a. It just killed sub 2 outright with eggs being required.
But otherwise, you were on very good pace for sub 2.
Yeah. So yeah, not much to say, I would say. Thanks for the restream.
No problem.
And have a nice evening, guys.
Good luck on the remainder of quals for you.
Yo, thanks. See ya.
Yep, see ya.
Bye.
I think Elf may have forgotten about the way the hero for Rand. That's not good.
Oh. They don't have New Wave either?
No, just
No? Okay.
hasn't marked
Just not
Sonata.
on their personal tracker.
Hasn't marked Sonata yet. But New Wave is definitely required right now. And just Sam's gonna get the bad news that, yay, you gotta do eggs to finish out. I think like the only big thing I gotta comment on about his play is really just the farming for money. Just general like better ways to farm. I did Sam actually do the gold dust farming a little bit?
Sorry, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
seeing Death Warp strats.
Oh, Sam did get gold dust. Okay. Yeah, the gold dust farming is like the big heads up play that you want to do in this seed.
And fill up right to 1,000 right then and there. And it's so fortunate in this game that Curiosity Shop is right beside the bank. If you had to travel any further, that probably wouldn't work near as well.
GG's
to Guppy.
Now I'm certain Michi forgot that Ranch's Waff.
I mean, it's possible. Michi has done eggs. So what are we doing?
Literally doing seahorses.
I had a hell of a time reading the tracker. I had no idea where the Picto box was. There it is.
It was behind eggs.
Oh god. Picto box was in Woodfall Temple?
Yes, it was.
That's so funny. Let this be Romanave Mask. Just for extra fun. We are starting to have an interesting race set up between Michi and Sam, though. Michi is only going to have to go and clear through Stone Tower Temple once they do find their light arrows. And Sam simply has to do 2 temples worth. Michi is certainly running out of time before Sam will have the lead again. If they're not already losing the lead.
Nope.
Alf picking up that Picto box we were just talking about. What I did, I looked away. What did Seahorses give us?
Just a blue just a blue.
Oh, nothing funny and just suffering. So now Michi is going to see that Macau gave nothing, as we learned from... I don't remember who did it, but we learned from somebody. Macau has nothing.
Don't forget your wasp, people. Like, this is just... Like, forgetting your wasps really can hurt.
Logic reading is a very important skill for this game. I couldn't agree more. And like, sometimes it is just hard to follow Watts.
Like, this one I'd say isn't, like, too complicated. It's really just, you found two things in GBT, which is the Keaton mask and the wallet, and everything else you've checked is dead, so it's the wallet that is what the song waff is telling you to go do.
Yep.
Now, Gomez, is a lot more dangerous than bleeds the eye, because Gomez is attacked as 2 hearts of damage.
You're so dead so fast if he gets you off guard. Like, it's actually actively terrifying.
Like, you really have to block the attacks. Like, all of them do 2 hearts of damage.
And like, the strat I do is so dangerous because I roll into him instead of shielding him. And I think a lot of people do that, but it's still dangerous. Because if you roll the wrong time or like you target wrong, you're suddenly just tanking that. And you don't get a lot of health in these seeds now that we have chest sizes match contents.
Yep, you do not. The nice thing to remember is that bubbles, even though they curse you, you kill them regularly and they guaranteed drop 3 hearts. Guaranteed.
Yeah. So you're realistically, you should always enter this fight with full health, whatever that full health is.
Yeah, you can fill up on hearts right outside before entering every single time.
And when you walk past them the first time, you want to shield them anyways so they don't curse you. Sometimes it doesn't work out though. Sometimes they still sneak by you even if you're trying to avoid them. Where is Sam going? Oh, okay. I have not seen this yet. Is this the new meta for small chest?
That's the new meta for small chests. Go up to that ledge and you can hookshot it.
Okay, that is... I will have to remember that. Oh, there's your giant wallet. I feel this is the 3rd time we've seen it, but I just realized that's a big chest. That's 100% the giant wallet. I'm willing to say.
No, it can't be. It's the thin bridge
Can't
chest.
be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
No.
if there are tricks for thin bridge, but you logically
yeah.
need lights for that, because you have logically you're not supposed to hit that crystal switch in uninverted. You have to hit it
you
there
can't
and then go back.
logically bomb drop to get that chest to show up, so you do have to be inverted side. I also forgot about the condition that light arrows can't be required when I said that, because I always get excited and don't think things through.
Yeah, if you want to find that wallet, just go to uninverted. It's probably there. It's probably there.
Yeah. Seems likely, but I don't think we've seen uninverted from anybody, and reasonably so.
Yeah, I don't see why you go do anything in Icona in this thing.
Yeah, there's not much reason.
But it's just
Light arrows are universally your go mode items, so no.
I'm just thinking that the mirror shield's locking it in Stone Tower. Like, there's so many checks up there, so like, I don't see why it's just not behind the mirror shield at this point. Like, it's a bit of
At this
annoying
point,
logic.
that's about what's left.
Yeah,
Technically, we haven't seen Shrine Grotto, have we?
we have not. I think most of Canyon. We can keep speculating, but we'll just see it when, like, the restream won't see it, but we will see it at once the log gets released for this qualifier.
We released logs for the quals. I didn't
Well,
think
they're
we
rolled
did.
with seed bot. The bracket seeds aren't. The logs aren't.
Okay.
If I recall correctly.
That's probably what I was thinking about.
FD Twin Mold, once you practice it enough, it's extremely fast if you do it well.
I don't know about extremely fast, but it's faster than the alternatives available. The key thing to remember about fighting Twin Mold as FD's targeting is ass. You need to target it. You need to press your triggers such that you're not targeting, and then aim at him when he's going roughly level to the ground. You can also get some sky shots if like you're lined up with the direction he's moving. But it's far easier to just target not him at all. Chat does absolutely agree on the fact that Giant's wallet is on Pamela.
They just want the silliest thing possible, and I don't blame them. It'd be very funny.
I always want Pamela to have something. Always.
We'll see what they continue to do, but remembers the Wath, he might finish before Michi, because I am certain that Michi has not realized the Wath logic. Because checking everything else.
It could be a bit, and I'm thinking that the times in general are going to be split into 3 clusters. This first one that we're probably around the end of the people who just did follow the Wath, the people who didn't, and then the people who just really got screwed over. Okay, no, we're still in the first cluster. GG's to Dodo for a 4th place finish of 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 3 seconds.
I guess the other thing that does end up being a factor is how early you go to Snowhead.
Yeah, that is the other thing, controlling times. Because rushing Snowhead was absolutely the play with, I believe it was 2, possibly 3 key progression items locked behind Spring. I don't think there was anything in the temple itself, though.
Just a bomb bag off Goat. Like, the temple just was like, no, just beat it and go to Spring and you get your stuff in this one, which is like, you
And I
always
don't
hate
think
to see that.
anybody went that hard.
Oh
to
yeah,
just
totally
skip
not.
the temple, but as funny as it would be, I don't think anybody would do it.
Honestly, if you did like skip the temple and go back, you'd save a crap load of time. But in this one,
You would, because you'd never go back. Unless maybe you got locked at lights, you might go back. Looks like Michi's going to be hunting down lights in Stone Tower Temple.
okay, so I think we might get our answer about this second wallet.
We might.
It's so likely it's here.
And that'll push him out, at least.
It's so likely it's there.
I forgot to even consider a cluster of people who were going to logically acquire their lights. Or at least acquire it through the other wallet. Although I feel like that's going to be a very small cluster of people who get this other wallet first.
Such a... Like, trying to do the logic for this, Bank 3 is just a terrible logic check. You should just sequence break it every single time if you have a wallet Wath and it's not satisfied. Just going to Stone Tower. Just hitting the L.
Go into Snowhead. For Goron Race?
Going back for the ocean deed?
Oh, okay.
So while Michi was like doing this, like Michi already did Goron race. It's absolutely going back. He's absolutely going back for the ocean deed if he's doing this.
We did Goron race. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
The Goron
No,
race
he
happened.
loves Goron race as a check.
Understandable. They may cheat, but it is still a kind of fun race. It just really... You can end up doing it 3 times if you're not careful. Oh. The bow knocking Goron out of their spikes.
Still don't have that many finishers.
Yeah, we have... What is the race room size? I didn't actually read how many we got last time. Hello? 27 entrants, and 4 of them have finished. And we are coming up on... Well, we're still fairly far away from 3 hours. So it would seem that people are getting hung up on the light arrows across the board. Because, like, barring that last bottleneck, this was a pretty jet seat up to that point.
The chance of Stone Tower Temple having the second wall is way too high. It's like absurdly likely.
I guess another thing that dampens the whole going for Bank 3 is a lot of people do like to farm with light arrows.
Yeah.
I know I like to anyways. I can't speak for all people, but
I mean, Takuri's
it's a
not
very
bad.
nice strat. Takuri is good.
Wait, if you have an elemental arrow, Takuri's okay.
As long as you can get away from your childhood trauma of getting everything stolen.
Just don't
it's a
get
good
hit.
check. Forehead.
GG's to Keizo, bro, for finishing in 5th.
With a time of 2 hours, 43 minutes, and 51 seconds. GG's.
I've also done with GBT and oh gosh, if we forgot the WAF too, we're gonna be here for a while.
It's fair to say at this point. Have we seen beavers yet today? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, no, we haven't.
So you vehemently hate beavers, given that exasperation.
No, don't get the wrong idea. It's just you didn't even really have a chance to do beavers if you paid attention to the logic. Like,
I guess. It does hurt your heart the most when people cannot read logic.
I think it's just important to be able to do it.
You're also good at doing it. I'm decent at it, but I still like when I'm in the moment. I my brain struggles. It chugs, and I'm decently good at math and logic and stuff. And I still get thrown for a loop by a lot of things. This, I would agree, I probably would have been able to follow correctly.
Yeah, I would not have gone. We haven't seen Canyon Trade because it's an obnoxiously bad check to go for, but we'll see what it is. It's nothing, but
I stopped doing my notes at Garwa's Pirate's Fortress, so it could have been done on first pass.
yeah, but
Probably not great odds of it getting done in such a way. It's a bit of a stretch to do all of that. Come on, Secret Shrine.
still not doing it. I see.
And on beavers, just a bloopy.
This is Pohut from Michi.
Funnily enough, we haven't even seen Kipto anywhere, have we?
No, it's probably locked by Garo. I think it's actually his. Have we seen everything else?
I
I
feel
think
like the only things we haven't seen are Well and the Temple, uninverted.
I, I think we've seen everything else at this point. I think Garo's just required. Funnily enough, with like the new changes to the rando, Garo's more likely to be required for entering Icona now.
Oh. That just the way the logic rewrite happened? It just happened that way?
Like the logic rewrite and all the other stuff, from what I've
And our settings are somehow contributing to it? Okay.
bomb back. Elf going for Fisherman Gang. You gotta uninvert right here, otherwise you're gonna be early.
What are the time frames again? These are, and I have to say, Fisherman Game is probably the hardest time check to keep in your brain.
7 to 4 on like both like 12, like any out 12 out there. Just didn't have to wait a little bit because it's not 7 yet. End is aware. Okay, all right, that's good. All right, we're seeing Stone Tower Temple. We're gonna see this second wallet. Like I think. Wait, we're gonna see the second wallet now. We're not even gonna need the log. I thought everybody was gonna be thinking about this patch and just do bank 3 out of logic, but no, I guess not.
We don't need your stinking log. We'll do it ourselves. That's also true. Like, Bank 3 isn't that painful.
It's
to be
not
going
that
all
bad.
of these out of the way things.
like it's really not that bad when you have like one wallet and like the current items that they have.
Is it?
Here's a big chest.
Yes. Bitch, you don't like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, just straight out. Doesn't want to see
no,
anymore.
the bait. The bait. He's song a double time.
Oh, that wasn't Song of Time. Okay. Good.
Let's make it a night 3.
Oh, he's that confident.
Well, you can check it on night 3.
Oh, okay.
Don't have to wait. Just don't be there at 9 where it's closed off for
Where
an
you
hour
get the,
because
yeah.
9 p.m. Quad Town is a fun time where you don't want to be you if you want to buy things.
It really is, because you just get kicked out of everywhere. Honey and Darling and Treasure Chest Shop have already left by 6, but
He's opening the shortcut. Yeah, he's opening the shortcut and going to check. Like, if it was there, we would have been here for a while. Like, if it was behind the Romani mask, we would have been here for a while.
yeah, no, the times would not be this low if this was what was going on.
Oh, absolutely. And, like, if you
And that
see
has
that,
to factor into things when you're playing these.
Like, if you're looking at the times, you would not expect that to be what the WAF was leading to. No. Just no.
Forgot what you meant about opening the shortcut, because I still can't like put my mind fully in that of a runner, and I'm like, we don't have lights.
Yes. He's going to check. I think he's going to come back. So,
Probably.
alright.
And
Gosh,
also,
it's the second wallet.
leaves at 6, I think. Or no, Tour stays until 8 p.m. on the final night. It's Madame
Meritor, you
Aroma.
can't. Meritor, like, he's just there all night, I think, but you can't do the actual meeting check.
Oh, yeah.
So he did lock himself out of the meeting check.
Which is unfortunate,
Yeah.
but also reasonable.
Let's find Gibdo and Milk Bar. You're gonna make this worse for him?
He's so convinced. He's not even going to the bar first to see if it's there. He's going all the way to 200 first.
Oh, poor me. Hey, just that finishing 6. GG.
GG's. He's gonna read the list and there's going to be nothing for him. What is he?
Michi, you
Oh.
don't have to wait. You don't
Oh,
have to
no.
wait. It's night 3.
I thought we were heads up playing this one.
Alright. Oh my gosh, is Alf really going for... Oh no. Okay, just checking. It's like, are you really going for Pamela here? Pamela's the worst check possible. Oh man. So for note for everybody, you can check the purchases in the milk bar at any time except from 9 to 10 on night 3. Why are people struggling to find linos? I don't know, Guppy. I don't know why nobody did Bank 3. Like, why these two aren't doing Bank 3. Just do it. Like, you have a WAF wallet. Like, I'd rather do that over check. Like, I'm certain that the second... Yeah, Guppy, I've narrowed it down, but I'm pretty sure the second wallet is locked behind Stone Tower Temple. It's like almost, it's so likely it's there. We've seen basically everywhere else. No, nothing. All right.
Michi has tilted his head in confusion.
Okay, I think he just forfeited. All right, so we're not going to see the we're not going to see the second wallet. That's all right. All right, and yeah, Alvet also ran into some trouble. So despite the fact that this was the freest smithy to ever that was required, he forgot to do it twice. So yeah, that really is unfortunate. Yeah, like, I don't know why people aren't checking Bank 3. I don't know why you don't check it when you have a wallet way of the hero.
Not having lights is a strong deterrent. Like, Brought did absolutely show us the proper way to deal with the scenario to like farm that gold dust out, but I don't think it's like on the forefront strategy of people's minds.
Yeah, actually, let me just be clear. The gold dust selling is faster. It's faster
Oh,
than
it's
using
so
lighter.
fast. Even if you did get lights, it's so much faster. When you have the ability to restock your gold dust and fill all your bottles, you take that. But a lot of time, I don't think it's reasonable to think that people could get through like 100 of these seeds and never have a replenishable gold dust to think
Hi,
to do it.
Michi. You're gonna be unfortunately unhappy about this. Couples mask on Bank 3 to lights on Mare. That
Hi, Sam.
did you forget about Bank 3? Hi, Sam. GG's.
I'm not sure I can say GG about myself this seed. I threw so bad. But it's okay.
Luckily, for whatever reason, a lot of people are struggling with the seed, so don't have to worry too much.
Yeah. I don't know. I was so happy when I went to ranch and did the dog without the mask. I was so hyped and it was nothing. I was like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, you did it without the mask? I didn't even see.
Yeah.
We didn't even notice that happen because on
Yeah.
Restream, the Mask of Truth was pretty early.
Yeah, I did it blind.
Michi, I'm pretty sure the second wallet is in Stone Tower Temple. Like, not even joking. It's behind it. Like, I don't know. Like, the only other check we haven't seen because we were checking everything is, like, Pamela.
Yeah, I don't know why people are not
It's
rushing
possible
the
to see how to
wallet.
do it. It is nice to stay in logic, but when it's your go mode item,
If it's your go, if it's your go mode item, you should just really try to skip it. Like I understand everybody doing Pamela last. Pamela is so bad when you have to do Keg Castle do Pamela. It's like really bad. Oh, it sure could have been Gibdo for left side well, but it's not worth looking, is the thing.
we did also open up the opportunity to have it on Song check the milk bar. Saw that Romany mask in Stone Tower Temple.
Really? Oh no.
Yeah, though it's great.
Elf is also on night 3, so when he gets the couples mask, he will not be able to check it without resetting time.
There's more bait though that we didn't see. This one's new. Oh, it's a red potion. But
Thankfully, you only
now
haven't seen the land deed.
we really haven't.
I was gonna get the Brahmani mask.
But for Sam, is there any more thoughts you have on the seed and the race overall?
Oh really? I just played. I mean, the gold dust farm I forgot for a while,
Mhm.
and I don't know why, but I went back in time without finishing my eggs. So that was,
Oh, I didn't know you did that.
yeah. So I lost like maybe like 6-7 minutes just for that, because I did 4 of them from the fortress, but I never did the one in Pineapple. And I don't know
Ooh.
why, I just back in time and lost everything.
Sometimes you just see a new item and your brain overwrites your current plan. If you're anything like me when you're routing, you get excited easily and drop everything you're doing, which is very dangerous in this game.
Yeah.
And I guess the other thing is, like, I hope people weren't meddling too hard. Like, just like you have a wallet bluff, just check what's behind the wallet that you can do. And Alf is also leaving. We're not gonna see this, are we? It's
But nobody wants to go all the way, and I don't blame them, but man. And to reiterate, the logic thing was our Romany Ranch Wath led to a wallet in Great Bay Temple because the song at Ranch was New Wave.
Yep.
And then the wallet, along with some other wallet that we haven't found yet, needed to be used for Bank 3 to get couples mask for light arrows.
where was Bremen mask? It was the heart piece in sewers.
Oh, I I guess so many people didn't do sewers.
Yeah, quite a few people didn't do sewers.
Damn. Would have been bad if it was there.
I think the thing to remember, Sam, just when you have the like in terms of farming, I think like without lights, if you have a situation like that where gold dust is just repeatable, that's
Mm-hmm.
something to remember for the future.
Yeah,
And then you also have Takuri. Takuri is like not the best, but it's not the worst either. Especially when you have an elemental arrow, it's generally good.
mm-hmm. That's my bad. I'm like 2 months new to this rendo, so there's some like things I need to learn still.
Yeah, that's all right. I know you've relatively started recently picking up this rando, so.
Yeah, I'm not that mad about me, but
Mhm.
I could have been like could have done way better. Okay.
As long as we learn a couple new things each seed, we
Yep.
eventually get good.
Yep, that's true.
I say as a person who's been playing this for like 5-10 years and still isn't good. Not the rando specifically, for the 10 range.
All right.
Rando
Okay.
is in general for 5 years.
All right. I do believe Alp just forfeited there.
GG's to Vidya and Exodus. How close was those finish times? Oh, there was a 7 second
seconds.
gap between them. Let's go. Oh, everybody's finishing now. GG's to
Yep.
Ace Slayer as well.
And I guess we're not gonna see where that left vault is. Like there's really not many places it could be.
It's gotta be Stone Tower deep in.
Yeah.
Light arrow chest, the Igor chest, the 4 in the pre area before light arrows.
All right, so Alf will not be joining us for an interview. So that's gonna do it for us here. Just Sam, did you have anything more to say about the seed?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you guys for the restream.
All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, and we'll go ahead and raid ZSR 2. They're doing a Wind Waker Randomizer qualifier as well for their tournament starting up. So I want to thank our volunteers. Thank you to the runners who volunteered to be on Restream. I am sorry the seed was what it was. Thank you to our commentators, Epic Yoshi and Fox. Did a fantastic job commentating. And thank you to our trackers. Let me get the list here. I should have done that first. Because some of them have left. Let's see. Brigal, Bash, Celeste, and Hollowbro. Thank you all so much for volunteering. And yeah, I hope you all had a great time watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Right.